According to journalists who have actually received these phone calls, Donald Trump is busy calling up every single journalist that he has saved in his phone and essentially begging them to, quote, workshop ideas on what to do in Iran. That's right, folks. Donald Trump, who of course was kind of pressured into attacking Iran this past weekend by both Israel and Saudi Arabia, now has no idea what to do. And unfortunately, he did fire a lot of the very competent and skilled military strategists that had existed in the Pentagon, because we had to get rid of DEI, or we had to get rid of anybody that Biden actually liked, or we had to get rid of anybody who wasn't fawning all over Trump, the competent people. So he has no military strategy. He has no military experience himself. But instead of going to people who might have an idea about what to do, Trump's calling up journalists. Hi, you report the news every day. What the hell should I do over here? Because he has no clue. I mean, even at least George W. Bush knew what their goal was. Now, they lied to us repeatedly about what their actual goal was, but at least they had a plan. As evil as it was still a plan. Trump doesn't. And Trump doesn't have any skilled people around him to help strategize. So he's calling up journalists saying, please, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I need answers. What would you do if you were me? That ought to scare the hell out of every single person in this country, whether you support Trump or not. To have a man in charge who has now overthrown 2 separate governments this year, but has no clue what he's doing with either of them. We're creating more quagmires that we will be stuck in for a generation. We are losing American lives. We are losing Iranian lives. Children in a school bombed over the weekend while Trump is partying at Mar-a-Lago with his wealthy donors. And he has no clue what in the hell he's doing. This is going to be worse than Iraq. This is absolutely going to be more horrific. It could be even, a longer duration, because we have the dumbest possible human being with no real world experience whatsoever running the show. So on that note, let me ask all you conservatives out there who for years and years and years told us that we should run government like a business. Put a businessman in there, not a politician, not a military person, a businessman. How's that working for you now? You happy? You think that was a smart idea still? You think it's good to have somebody with absolutely no foreign policy experience, no political experience, no military experience? You think it's smart now to have somebody like that calling the shots, engaging actively in regime change on different continents all over the planet? Some of you will probably still say, yeah, it is, because you're idiots. But the rest of us, the ones that live in the real world, we're pretty terrified right now. Because again, the dumbest person on the planet is the one calling the shots here. Have you, or someone you know, ever had your identity stolen, been a victim of fraud, or been hacked, scammed, doxxed? How does it make you feel that so much of your information is available for anyone to purchase? That's why I recommend today's sponsor, Aura, to my family and friends. Aura protects your privacy by identifying data brokers who are selling your information. Aura takes care of the hard part, automatically removing your information from these sites and, most importantly, keeping it off. There are a lot of services that offer this too, but none of them offer as many features as Aura and for the same price. Aura is all-in-one digital security. You may already have a digital security tool, but not having Aura is like leaving the front door locked, but then leaving the back door wide open. You get alerts if your personal information is found on the dark web. They provide real-time fraud alerts for both credit and banking. They have 24/7 monitoring to help keep your identity secure. They provide a secure VPN, antivirus, password manager, you name it. And they have US-based support available around the clock if something does go wrong. And if anything does happen, Aura includes $5 million in identity theft insurance protection. And they have US fraud experts that are ready to help you 24/7. It's one app that provides every layer of protection. I don't want to leave myself vulnerable online, and you shouldn't either. And that's why I personally use Aura. Try it for yourself. Go to aura.com/Farron to try 14 days for free. That's enough time for Aura to start scrubbing your personal information off these data broker sites without you having to lift a finger.